Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the Bean Dip Podcast. I am sober, haven't smoked any weed. The best I could do is smoke the black shit in my pipe. Yes, I am a fiend. It's not a hard life, you know. Being a fiend, you just enjoy a little bit too much what you enjoy, you know. But I will be buying weed later, maybe after this episode. Yeah, dude, and what's up, everybody? Glad to be back. Glad to be talking to you guys again. I think I already talked about the roast battle. So I do have a show coming up, and this is like a very different kind of thing going on because I actually got through to the people that are running the show. I got through to them through Craigslist. And, you know, I mentioned Craigslist last episode, but I hit him up and I could possibly get paid. I will be putting up the information on my Instagram, but for those of you listening already, the show is going to be on the 16th, this Wednesday. I think, this Wednesday. What is today's date? Today's Thursday, the 10th. Thursday the 10th. And so November the 16th, a Wednesday at I think it's called the Hotel Cafe, if I'm not mistaken. It's called the Hotel Cafe. It's in Hollywood. And the show starts at 9 p.m. And I would love it if you guys can come down and, you know, like support, you know, that'd be great. You know, if I could bring 10 people, it's 10 minutes. It's not always easy to get that many people to come out to come support you, especially when you're a new comic. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it because if I do well, if everything goes great, you know, they'll keep booking me for upcoming shows and I could possibly get paid for those shows. Yeah, man. And, you know, look, the hard thing is like, look, most of my people, most of my close friends, relatives, all that, they're from the east side of LA, okay? It's not easy for them to get out to Hollywood. You know, most of them want to drink and don't want to have to drive a fucking 45-minute ride back. Drinking and driving is cool, but when the ride is like no more than 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes is easy. That goes by in like 10 minutes, you know, when you're drunk because you're driving quick, you know, and you're having a good time. But yeah, so this upcoming week, Wednesday, November 16th, I have a show and I would love it if you guys can come through. Keep on looking out for my Instagram and I will be posting that shit up along with any more upcoming shows that just come up. And yeah, so, dude, voting just passed, right? Look, I'm so not even in the loop of what the fuck is going on. I think it passed. We got our voting ballots. Look, I didn't vote, okay? I didn't vote. I mean, sometimes this voting shit just happens, like, too quick, man. Like, I haven't even looked up on what props is what prop or what. You know what I mean? Look, in some way, I just don't give a fuck right now. You know what I mean? This, by me making that statement I'm not necessarily saying I don't give a fuck ever. You know what I mean? There's going to be times when I vote. You know, the presidential election is going to come up. I'm probably going to vote for that. You know, but I didn't vote this one. Fuck it, dude. Everybody's afraid of, like, the big red wave of Republicans that's going to become. Who gives a fuck, bro? Like, nobody gives a shit, dude. There was like a big blue wave that happened not that long, like 2 years ago. Okay? A bunch of Democrats got into office. Who cares, dude? The thing about with those like things happening when people coming into office, they still have to deal with what was put in place by the people before them. So basically, these people are just going to be adding on top of that, either to get rid of what was passed before or to just add something new to it. I don't care, bro. When Donald Trump became president, honestly, I didn't give a fuck. Really, most of the people, or the thing that made it bad for me were the people that just were die hard for him. That's what made it annoying. That's what made it where it's like, oh, I just want to fucking hate on this fool. You know what I mean? Because it's like you have these hardcore followers that think he's going to change America around. And you know, it never leads to anything. It's just all talking points. It's just people debating for the stupidest reasons. Like, you would think as people get older, you know what I mean? Like they relax more in life. But when you get older, people become more bitter, fucking controlling. You know, they think they know what's right and wrong, like just because they've been through their own bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Just because you've fucking escaped from Epstein's Island. Like, cool. Right on. But I'm not going to listen to you about how to live my life. You obviously failed. You got out of it. You know, you probably got some motivational speech, but I don't give a fuck. All right? Look, if I really gave a shit, dude, I don't, look, personally, I don't like anybody when it comes to politics. Oh, his policies, though. Who gives a shit, bro? Like, really, who gives a fuck? Let the old people take over the voting, because they're the ones that fucking vote all the time anyway. I don't know. But like I said, it's not where it's like I'm just forever gonna not vote. You know what I mean? I'm not saying fuck voting, but I don't give a fuck right now, okay? There's more voting that's going to happen later on in the year, the next year. So, fuck, sorry, prop, whatever, whoever's a supporter of each prop. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. I'm not a prop comic. Not a very good joke, though. But yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me, like, what should we go through some of these props? And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I like go through the ballots, the questions are so fucking confusing. They're fucking confusing, dude, and I end up forgetting, like what I was supposed to be voting for, yes or no, or it's too much, dude. So I know Prop 31 was one that I've heard, it looks like it passed. Okay, and that is California Proposition 31 upholds state law barring the sale of flavored tobacco. Upholds a state law banning the sale of flavored tobacco. Oh, damn. So people don't want that flavored tobacco shit. Look, that's not young people voting. That is not... Young people love that flavored tobacco. Wow, that's interesting. So then what? Like, is there? You think people are really gonna stop selling flavored tobacco? That's never gonna end. Those fucking cigars are flavored tobacco. Technically, I think menthol cigarettes are flavored tobacco. It's ridiculous, bro. But they're talking about, the bubblegum flavored tobacco. It's weird, bro. That's such an intricate... I don't know. That's such a weird fucking law to be upset at, where people are like, we cannot have blueberry flavored tobacco. It makes me want to smoke. So fucking dumb, dude. People are not that... Maybe they can be, actually. But I doubt somebody is, or people are that, where they're just, fuck it, I'm just going to buy it because of blueberry. It's tobacco, but I love blueberry. And then you just have some fucking health freak who loves acai bowls or acai bowls, however the fuck you pronounce it, smoking blueberry cigarettes. That doesn't happen, bro. This is because young kids started smoking fucking the vape, and it's all those flavored fucking shits. Because what is flavored tobacco? Ridiculous, bro. Let's see, and there's another one. Let's try Prop 30, the one before. Imposes a tax to support the purchase. Okay, so you have to pay an additional tax, 1.75% tax on individual income over 2 million, which with proceeds going toward, I don't even know what the fuck this imposes a tax to support the. Okay, so we're gonna get taxed hardcore. Oh, that's a good. See, people did the right thing. No, you're not gonna tax us more just so we should feel like we should buy electric vehicles. Dude, what kind of bullshit is that? That's a Elon Musk fucking, his fucking lawyers lobbied that fucking proposition, dude. What the? Impose an additional 1.75% tax on people or whatever, on people, let me see, on individual income. So if you make over $2 million with whatever, you get taxed a little bit more, and those go toward incentives for electric vehicles. That's bullshit, bro. Look, I'm not even rich. I'm not even part of that group of people, but that's fucked. Just because you want your product to be sold and like kind of more of like the, you know, instead of being gas fueled cars, you just want it to be. Come on, bro, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm fucking glad I didn't vote for this shit because it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff. All right, let's go to the next one. Just to let you guys in on also if you didn't vote for what's going on. Prop 29 regulates staffing of kidney dialysis. Dude, what's up with this? I think this was on the last proposition ballot. With the kidney dialysis clinics, sets staffing, reporting, and patient coverage requirements for kidney dialysis clinics. People voted no on that. What's up with the kidney stuff? That's so random. And like a lot of people weren't down for that. 69% said no, while 30% said yes. I don't know, man. The thing is like, if you don't, I'd probably be doing more damage if I just voted without knowing what's up with this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna be fucking guessing, like, yes, no, yeah, who knows? That sounds okay. And I'm telling you, it's not that easy. Because the way they question it on the ballot is fucking confusing, dude. It's like a Dr. Seuss fucking book, and then you have to be like yes or no. Or a Dr. Seuss rhyme, you know? It's ridiculous. I mean, maybe I'm just trying to justify why, you know, I didn't vote. You know, and I'm sure there's some people, I've already heard some people, oh, you guys didn't vote, dumbasses. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. The fuck out of here. As if this is some fucking new shit. Oh, people should you know, the United States should impose something like Australia. Like, basically people from Australia have to vote or else they get fined or some shit. Fuck that, dude. You already seen how people fucking reacted just because they had to wear a mask. You know, you don't think they're gonna react crazy when a tax is imposed for them to have to vote? You know, what if you're not able to make the, I mean, there's like no excuse these days, right? Because there's email. I mean, not email, but there's electronic voting. There's like, you get your ballot through the mail. So there's like literally no excuse. But I don't know, man. The world's just too political these days, dude. You know? People just care too much about what other people believe. You know, like, dude, if you think about it, the Republicans and Democrats, whether you guys like each other or not, I mean, it's both parties are looking for the good of the country. You know what I mean? So if you don't believe or agree with their policies, in some way, it's got to be going towards the benefit of the United States. You know what I mean? I don't know. What could we look? You know what? How about anytime you vote, you get a free joint, and you can take it or not, dude. That will bring in so many young people. Tell me, you guys wouldn't be voting more often if they provided a free joint, or hey, there's burger and fries. Come and fucking. I don't know, man. Plus, I was fucking sick like the whole weekend. This whole fucking weekend. I had like some kind of chest cold. I was coughing. My sinuses were clogged. I was a real sick ass. You know what I mean? And I was trying to spread my germs by going to open mics and shaking people's hands and coughing on their food. I don't know. But yeah, man, I mean, I still went to a couple open mics one time during the weekend, and it was a battle, dude. You know, my nose was fucked, and I was trying to resist coughing so hard. And it's so funny because, maybe like 2 years, 2 years ago, I probably would have had to been like, oh my God, do I have COVID? Should I go get tested? Are people even getting tested for that shit anymore? COVID? I think I have a better chance of getting monkeypox. Who the fuck knows? There's always going to be these crazy fucking viruses, dude. I just can't wait for the next virus, or the next, like, overwhelming, dangerous something, you know what I mean? Where people are just losing their shit, like, oh my God. Dude, honestly, looking back, that was probably one of the fucking funniest times ever, dude. You just had people losing their shit for nothing. That was hilarious. And the thing about it was like life was trying to be extremely convenient. Where like Uber and Uber Eats and DoorDash became a huge thing. And then just like reading electronically or audiobooks. Like maybe that's always been a thing, but life was becoming extremely convenient and people couldn't handle it. Dude, I'm telling you, I went through some years where I was just like, I'm tired of feeling anxious while I'm home. You know what I mean? And I need to save some fucking money, because if I don't fucking chill the fuck out and I'm at my house, I'm going to want to leave. And what else am I going to do, bro? I'm not a fucking little kid that just plays on playgrounds anymore. You know what the only thing for an adult to do is these days? And don't tell me fucking rock climbing, or you can do anything. You can go fucking skydiving. You can go to the park. Shut the fuck up, dude. That shit is not fun. Okay, maybe the skydiving, I've never tried that shit. I never will. Okay? I'm sorry. The skydiving is that's off limits for me, dude. You know what I mean? I don't need to fucking drop from the sky 30,000 feet or 50,000 feet, whatever it is, just to change my perspective. I know how great life is. You know what I mean? I think some people just didn't get their ass beat as a kid or something. You know what I mean? Oh my God, life sucks. Let me go jump out of a plane. Like, what kind of logic is that, bro? Oh my God, life is so boring. Let me go jump out of a plane. Oh my God, I'm behind in my bills. Let me go jump out of a plane. See, now that sounds more reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, you're stressed. You feel like killing yourself. You could be suicidal and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go jump out of a plane. That makes hella sense. You know what I mean? Because in that moment, you're going to be fucking like adrenaline the fucked out. You know what I mean? And the thought of death is there because you're going to constantly think, oh my God, what if my fucking parachute doesn't come out? That makes sense. But I'm not doing it, all right? I don't even know where we're going with this conversation. But yeah, looking back, it was pretty hilarious before, you know? And I just chilled the fuck out, dude. I learned to just relax at home. You know, whether that be just waste time watching TV, waste time playing video games, you know, just do something where you just stay home and don't spend money. I mean, but now that's changed even more because now there's online shopping. You can buy video games online. You can buy food online. Like, dude, it's so crazy how convenient things are. You know, and shout out to the dead Kennedys, dude, for fucking like kind of like foreseeing all this shit way ahead of time, you know? What's that album called? Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death? Great ass album, you know. For those of you that are, you know that listen to me, bro, check out some dope punk music. Dude, punk music is the shit, dude. And in this like this boiling pot of, you know, politics and, you know, social anxieties and, you know, maybe self-identity, trying to find who you are. Dude, it's perfect, dude. You can't beat it. Punk is amazing, bro. It has elements that are just like you would never think can be mashed together. You know what I mean? It's violence, it's aggression, it's fun, it's you know, it's personal, it's relatable, it's great, dude. It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. So I recommend the Dead Kennedys for those of you, you know, that are listeners of my show. My fucking kitty, she came to sit on my lap. She's been really like affectionate lately. I don't know. We think she's getting horny or something. You know, we haven't gotten her fixed yet. I don't think she's a year yet. I think they said you have to wait like a year. I'm not sure, but she's pretty calm. I had to stop taking her outside. I had to stop letting her go outside because the fleas were insane. The fleas were insane, okay? Because to me, it's like I'm laying down, falling asleep, and I can hear her fucking scratching, like, like it doesn't sound like that, but you can hear her fucking paw hit the shit out of her own neck. And for me, it was just like, fuck, bro. Like, I just feel like these fleas are just jumping everywhere or some shit, you know? I don't know, man. So she really doesn't scratch as much, which is great. But the downside, dude, of it is like the reason. Well, there's no downside. The thing is that I stopped letting her go outside is because she won't allow us to shower her or to bathe her. She freaks the fuck out. And what we need to do, we need to clip her nails. And honestly, I think she needs to be sedated. To tell you the truth, like, she whines, dude. She has like this meow that's like scared to death. You know, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie. I think it's called The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson. There's like this foghorn noise that goes on in the movie. That's what her meow sounds like. Her petrified foghorn, or her petrified meow sounds like a foghorn. And it gets me scared a little bit, dude. You know, just a little bit. Because it's like, oh my God, dude, what? We're not hurting you. Relax, you know? Anyway, punk music. And, you know, speaking of music, like, I feel like over the past, you know, I don't want to give no time, but lately I've just been feeling like my love for finding new music is starting to come back. It's still not quite the same, because back then I used to like research the bands and I would listen to a whole album and, you know, just get really into it. So now I still stream, like, where it's like I'll listen to one song. You know, I'll listen to one song. Ow, you fucking hurt me, bitch. Yeah, I'll listen to one song, but you know, maybe if I really like the group, I'll go to their profile on Spotify, you know, and I'll look through a bunch of random songs. I'll pick out a couple albums to listen to, and I'll do it that way now and just add it to a playlist. And that's the way I go about it now. Like, and I don't even research them anymore. If I like the way it sounds, I like the way it sounds. Let me show you guys, or not show you, but I'm gonna mention some groups. Like, there's this group, pretty cool. I think I will look up some of these bands with you guys now, just so we can get like a little background information and see who they are. So I recently heard this song called Lazy Bones by this group called which is really good. I really like it. I haven't heard anything else from them. But the song is really dope. There's actually this other band that I never knew existed, and which is pretty funny because they're called Egg Hunt, and there's this singer. His name is Ian McKay. For those of you who know what's up with punk, he's a huge part of punk history. He's been in bands. Why am I losing it? Oh my God, why the fuck? Minor Threat, Fugazi. I mean, I never got into Fugazi like the way some of my friends did, but they're okay. But you know, I found out about this band called Egg Hunt, which he's in. Which the song is called We All Fall Down. Pretty dope. I'll try to post some of this stuff up on the link so you guys have shit to listen to. There's this other song called Love and Freedom by Keith Mlevu. I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's spelled Mlevhu. Mlevu. And that song's pretty dope. But of all the bands that I've really liked, this band is they're called Ngozi family. The singer, I guess, his name is Paul Ngozi. So it's Paul Ngozi and the Ngozi family. Their family name is spelled Ngozy. Or Z-I, sorry, Z-I. And I'll put this all in the description so you guys can listen to it if you guys are all interested. And you know what, look, honestly, like, finding new music is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's dope, dude. You need to do it. It's important because I think when you just are constantly listening to the same thing, your mind goes back to the same things that kind of like got you into listening to it, if that makes sense. And I think sometimes your mind needs to like recycle things. It needs to move past things. You know what I mean? And music is a great way, you know, that works for it, you know? So yeah, it's a song called Suicide. It's not the way you think. Basically, sorry guys. I'm boring myself again. It's called Suicide, but the lyrics are basically this guy saying, doesn't matter what anybody tells you, thou shalt not commit suicide. And he kind of repeats that, but it's really cool. I think it's cool. I'll put it, like I said, I'll put it all in the description. And yeah, like I said, man, I feel like it adds inspiration. You know what I mean? It adds a little bit of motivation. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I think when your brain is listening to different things, you kind of get like an excitement, or it's stimulating, you know? So like, besides just being like, that's not my style, this and that, like, just listen to new stuff. You know what I mean? I think it benefits you, you know, like, you know, maybe if you're a pedophile, you know, don't listen to the Barney song. You know what I mean? Or I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, but yeah, but I wonder what cops listen to. You know? Do cops listen to the police? Do police listen to the police? Dude, some bands came up with the silliest fucking, like, the lamest names. The Police, the Cars, fucking the Backstreet Boys. I don't know, bro. I mean, I realize it's hard to like come up with a name for anything, but a little more effort, goddammit. The Cars? Really? Fuck, I'm just gonna call my band the Picket Fences. The Sidewalk. Or the Sidewalks, the Pavements. The Pillows. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. But I love music, and I love that it's like, it's making its way little by little back into my life, because I'm telling you, I wasn't sure what music was to me anymore. You know, I was just like going back to these songs that I knew and just having them on a playlist and shuffling the same songs. But, you know, listening to new music, it just makes me want to delete those and just make a whole new playlist. And I remember talking to a coworker of mine, and I think I like the idea of like not creating playlists, you know? So it doesn't like, you don't resort going back to that habit of just listening to the same old songs. But then also, it's good to have some songs that just stick with you, you know? You need that. But yeah, man, like, yeah, dude, there's like, let me see, this group I just found out called the Gilla Band. They're not bad, okay? They're not bad. Kind of like, I hate kind of categorizing bands, to tell you the truth. Oh, man. I don't want to categorize them. They're cool. I'm just gonna call them rock, like maybe indie alternative rock. I'm not sure. like I'll put all this stuff so it's like you guys can make your own decisions on whatever the fuck, okay? And yeah, it's just dope, man, because I just remember thinking like, fuck, what happened, dude? Why did I lose my fucking love for, for music in some way, you know? But it's coming back, and maybe that's just how things are, like you kind of like go through a phase, and then like, you it's not going to be long lasting like you think. But I mean, mine was happening for a while. I could say, damn, I could say probably for like the past 5 years, I was kind of like whatever about music, Yeah, I think so. It had to have been. This time just flies, man. But yeah, dude. Yeah, so me and my girlfriend, we just finished the Watcher series. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. It's on Netflix. I gotta find a cool rating to get, like, Eric Griffin has the woo 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 woo. Some people have 2 thumbs up. What? Beans? Beans? No. Bean dip. Yeah, how many bean dips do I give this show? 5 being really good, 1 being really bad. I'll give this like 4 bean dips. I'll give it like 4 bean dips. It's pretty cool. It's like a mystery. It's not, I wouldn't call it a murder mystery. It's kind of like a suspenseful mystery, a thriller mystery, but I think thriller might be still touching on the verge of like murder and all that. So it's like somewhat suspenseful, mysterious, creepy, and look, I thought the acting was cool. I thought it was dope. I'm trying to do my best not to reveal so much about the show, so you guys, I don't want to have any spoilers. But the actors were great, and it was based on a true story, which I still need to research on, because the story itself is odd. Like, how the fuck does nobody find out? You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it makes you wonder about the whole town, the whole region. Are they all part of it? Is it just that little block, that neighborhood? So I need to look, and supposedly, at the end, but I don't even want to say that. I think I'm going to have to spoil it, guys. And I feel bad because, I'm going to have to tell you, look, if you don't want to hear it spoiled for you, you're going to have to not listen anymore. So fuck off, okay? But basically there's this couple, married couple, they have 2 kids. They move into this house, and they just have all these like odd neighbors around them that are pretty confrontational, kind of, somewhat like passive aggressive confrontational. And all of it, like, there's just weird things happening all the time, and they all seem to have like a role in it. And basically this family is being tortured, but not physically, like mentally. Somebody is sending them stuff. Their pet gets killed. There's like random people that are inside their home that they don't know how they got there. And to me, I tripped out because, like, how the fuck is this based on a true story? Like, how the hell do you not just stay up all night trying to find out what the fuck it is? Or how the fuck do you not like search your home up and down to see where people are? It was there was some parts where it was like, you know, how much of this is real from the story? But like I said, it was really good because every episode I just wanted to know, I wanted to find out the answer. I wanted to know what the fuck. And it's probably one of those series where it's like, it's only going to be one season. I don't think they're going to do another season. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's kind of like on that Squid Games level where it's like, sure, we would want like another Squid Game series, like season, but it's essentially going to be the same thing. Like, I think Bates Motel is like that. I got tired of Bates Motel because it was the same thing every episode, every season. The mom is crazy. The son is crazy. There's just random things happening in the hotel. And it's all the time. So I think that whatever Netflix is doing where it's like, you know, let's just make one season of a cool ass show. And that works. You know what I mean? But I do like the idea of, you know, people saying like, you know, I don't like it when you just make available all the episodes. It's cool to wait a week. Like, I'm sure you guys aren't gonna fucking, you know, go through a marathon of my fucking podcast, right? You know, nobody needs that. It's you listen to it, it's dope for the time that it comes out, and then you wait for the next one. Because maybe it's just the thing that you need for that moment when it comes out. So I do like that. Like, me and my girlfriend, we've also been watching this show called, dude, bear with me now, the premise and the name is stupid. It's called Chainsaw Man. It's an anime. You know, we're not the biggest anime fans, but, you know, there's some good ones out there, man. Like, I'm not gonna hate, okay? It's called Chainsaw Man. This guy, I guess, well, it's based in Japan, I believe, and there's demons that pop up randomly throughout the city, and there are these, like, group of kids, I don't know what you call them, teenagers, young adults, I have no idea, but they kill demons. And so the main character, he was poor, like really poor, so he would try to kill demons for money. And then one day, he gets tricked, or they fuck him over. And so all these demons just kill the shit out of him. They eat him and throw him in a dumpster, and they kill him and his, like, demon little cute pet dog. Like, it's a demon, but it looks like a fucking cuter version of a gerbil or a hamster with a chainsaw connected to its face. Dude, Japanese creators have, it's a weird combination between very imaginative and creative and not trying hard enough, if that makes any sense. They're like, yes, we're very, you know, imaginative, creative. Look, I'm making a guy with a chainsaw for a head. You see, but when you say it out loud, it's like, okay. You know, but it's a decent show. Basically, what ends up happening is they kill the shit out of him, and I think, so in order for the demons in the show to, like, for them to come back to life or not be fucked up, they have to drink blood. So I think what happens is they fuck up his demon little pet chainsaw dog, and the dog, you know, they're together in the dumpster, and the dog starts drinking his blood. He allows the dog to, and then they fuse. And then the dog's, like, inside of him, where it's like that, the pull string. You know what I mean? Like, say, like, Woody's pull string in the back of his fucking back. There's a snake in my boot. That kind of bullshit. Well, it's on this dude's chest. And instead of saying there's a snake in my boot, when he pulls it, his head turns into a chainsaw. And so do his arms. And he becomes this demon killer. I don't know. It sounds silly, dude. And essentially it is. It's a silly fucking show. And, it's something cool to watch, but I will give that one. I'll give that show because going back to my main point is it's cool because it comes out every week, once every week. And it keeps you like hungry for the show, Like you want to savor it. You're like, I want to watch it when I'm ready. When they put out the whole season in one day, there's just something about it that's just like, I just want to get through it. You know what I mean? And then you end up forgetting it. But maybe that's not necessarily true. But I mean, both are not bad, but I think I do like the idea of waiting that week for the new episode to come out. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's just that's kind of what's been going on lately, dude, in my life, just finding new music, watching random shit, and not voting, and look, some of you fucking people that want to fucking philosophize, people's actions and like make a movement. Look, I just didn't vote. It's not like it wasn't premeditated. I just didn't do it, dude. That's it. You know what I mean? It's like going to school, getting homework, and not doing it. Which I was fucking number one in, not doing my homework. Yeah, man. So, just whatever, dude. But yeah, everybody. I think that's it for today. I want to thank you guys for listening. I always love doing this, and I love your guys' feedback, and shout out to let me shout out. I gotta mention it because it's so fucking hilarious, dude. I want to see what her name is on this shit. 1 second. It's it's my aunt. She'll listen to my episodes, and she'll just leave fucking comments, and it's just so fucking hilarious. Dude, what is up with the Wi-Fi? This fucking house and its Wi-Fi, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but shout out to my aunt, Campos Tacos. She leaves the fucking funniest comments. She's super supportive. Appreciate you. And yeah, everybody. Yeah, like I said, I have the show November 16th at the Hotel Cafe. 9:00. I would love it if you guys came and supported me. That would be amazing. You guys already do, and I love that by listening to the podcast. And yeah, I hope to catch you guys around. Thanks again for listening, and love you guys. Peace.